Hello everyone, my name is Longley. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming back to a very most popular topic, that is the the weekly market update. This is happening every single week on Monday, and I am going to talk about how the market is moving in Arizona as of today. As of today, we have only about 5,692 listings active currently on the market for the entire Maricopa County. So that's actually a reduction of 46.88% compared to the same period of last year. So as you see, I already mentioned this multiple times that we don't have houses on the market to sell right now. So that is a huge problem. When we talk about under contract, that's actually 9,899 under contract at this time today. So when you compare to a year ago, that's actually up 35.53%. So as you see, the supply is super low, but the demand is super high, right? Houses get onto the market, it gets sold very quickly with the right price. So that is the trend that we have been seeing for the last several months, even though during COVID, all right? The other information that I want to go over with you is actually the number of iBuyers. I'm talking about this is that because iBuyers represent a group of people that actually investing, a group of big company that investing, because one of the topic is that back in 2007, 2008, a lot of problem happening with investor, okay? So iBuyers are big company that they have cash and they want to purchase price with cash and create convenience for the seller, right? But in terms of the home purchase in November 2020, we're talking about November because this is the earliest number that we have, right? It's only 229. That is a combine of all four biggest names: Opendoor, Offerpad, Zillow, and Knock. Right, 229. That is a reduction of 45%, almost 50%, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a huge decrease. Okay, it's a huge decrease for the number of transactions for the all big four company. Right, home sold in the other way is also reduced. It is 170. It's 170. So that is a reduction of 58% compared to November of 2019. All right. The median purchase price, okay, is $302,000. So if you have the price, if you have the house that around that area, they really gonna want to buy your house. So basically what it is, okay? If it is have a higher, it's gonna less, it's gonna be a little bit more challenging for them to justify it versus $246,000 compared to last year. So if you see, so here's another insight, right? So the buyer, they want to focus on investing, right? So they want to buy and they want to sell to make their profit, right? So they always try to buy as low as possible. They don't want to buy high because if they buy high, they don't have too much margin to sell it, right? So as you see, the purchase price is increased about $60,000. So that means not only the regular buyer has to pay a little bit higher, but also the investor also have to pay a little bit higher to be able to get into those houses, right? So that is a very good news for the homeowner because you can see that your home has a great appreciation if you are owning a home right now. All right. The other topic that I want to talk about is the interest rate, because a lot of people still want to hear about really want to pay attention to the interest rate, because that is actually the number one reason why there is such a high demand right now. And as of today, if I'm looking at the chart right here, 2.71%. 2.71% for the 30 years fixed mortgage rate. All right. So as you see, it's keeping going down every year, every even week, right? The interest, keep in mind that the interest rate could change every single hour, right? But we can see that week by week, it keeps decreasing, and we don't see any sign that it's gonna keep going up. It's gonna go up. So for that reason, you know that for the interest rate keep this such low, the demand is still gonna be so high like now. Okay, so homeowner, there's a lot of good news for you for this in this video, and actually it's good as well for the buyers, because hey, if the interest rate is 4 or 5%, you may not be able to qualify for your home, right? So right now is such a great time, for both buyers and seller. For that reason, if you are in a market of looking to change your place, to change your house, for example, you may be living in a bad neighborhood that you don't like, or you may living in a too old house, right? Remember, when you sell your house, you get all the appreciation on the seller side, which is good, and you take advantage of the lower interest rates than the last 10 years, so that you are qualified for a bigger house, a much better house. So homeowner, you are in such a great position right now. All right. The other topic that I want to share with you is that so Realtor.com just recently finished their research, and they are thinking about, okay, which market is going to be best in 2021 for millennials. Okay. So the results. Phoenix, Arizona. So actually, they're looking at all the big cities in the entire countries, right? And Phoenix, Arizona actually made the list. Actually, number 6 on the list, which is most demanding for millennials in Phoenix. Why, you may ask? There's a lot of technology company coming to Phoenix, all right? And the Arizona government mainly focus on technology sector. So, and millennials like technology, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the reason why millennials like to live here. Additionally, it's so much more affordable than California, Silicon Valley, and Las Vegas, something like that, or Seattle, right? The median home price in Phoenix, Arizona, at the time that they do the research, is about $412,000, and they are expecting for a 7% increase when you are going to next year. So that is such a great news for Phoenix in general, because hey, when that happens, there's going to be more job coming to Phoenix, right? Because more technology company gonna come to build a company, and it's also driving people from different states to start living in Arizona, and that's gonna drive the economic grow even bigger. So we are in Arizona, we are such a great time for us to live in Arizona, right? Another proof, another evidence, right? In addition to the market that most attractive to millennials, they also do a market that so they're actually looking at the suburban area, meaning that suburban areas, and we say, okay, which area that has a price increase skyrocket, okay? So then Paradise Valley in Arizona actually make the 7 on the list, right? With the median list price of $2,500,000. All right, so that is actually higher than most of the area in Arizona, right? But it still have a great demand. By the way, it is a 30%. I'm sorry about that. This is actually a 30%. It's actually a 30% increase in price. So you might have asked, so why is this such a high price and they still have a great demand? Hey, if you are living in San Jose, for example, right, and then you sell it, right, your home value could be $2 or $3 million easily, right? And then you cash it out, and then when you come to Arizona, Paradise Valley is seem to be a really affordable, much more affordable, because you actually have a much nicer house compared to San Jose, where the house is much older and maybe it's not as updated as Paradise Valley. So that is such a high demand right now, because a lot of people coming from California, which has when they sell the house, they could have more cash to purchase in the future home. All right. So those are the 5 topics that I want to talk to you today. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Bye bye.